Yeah, hi everyone. So, welcome to SK Technologies. So far, we have deployed our application. It means we made the automation in our pipeline jobs, which are integrations. Okay. So far, whatever we have done, that is comes under the integration part. So we have the another part which is deployment. So that is the main task. That is the ultimate goal. Okay. So whatever we are doing so far, those all are arranging of your deployment. Okay, arranging for your deployment. So far we did check out, build the artifact and generated the Sonar report. Thereafter we pushed into the pushed artifact into the repository. Okay, after that repository. So now the actual picture. Okay, deployment is the main big aspect. Okay, so how we are deploying? So definitely people are deploying their application in the form of containers only. Okay, so in the form of container only you have to deploy your application. So there are separate videos for the Docker. Okay, so here I am using the tool called Docker. So separate videos are available. You can go and check in my playlist. Okay, you will get multiple videos. So get familiar with all those things. So in this video I will simply go and uh, go and write the Docker build. Okay, so Docker build and Docker run pushing those and all I will define. Okay, so if you want to build, so definitely you have to install the containerization tool in your Jenkins server. Okay, so it's pretty simple. I already installed the Docker in my Jenkins server. This is my Jenkins server. Okay, so this is my Jenkins server. Let me check the Docker version, either install or not. Let me verify. Yes. So Docker list it's already installed, guys. So currently nothing are running. Okay, even let me check hyphen yeah. Yeah, something is running. Okay, you can ignore this. Okay, let me remove that also. Fine. So nothing are now. Fine. So anyhow, Docker is available. So now what I will do? I will go and create a new job, new pipeline job. Okay, then I will build the Docker image. So far the build artifact we haven't converted right into the Docker image. So you have to write the Docker file. Okay, before going to define this stage, you have to arrange the Docker file and respective configuration file. Okay, I told right, in the GitHub repository we are maintaining the source code. Along with the source code we are maintaining the configuration files also. Okay, the respective configuration files you have to arrange whatever the dependencies, whatever the required for your application. So definitely developers will arrange. From the DevOps end you have to write this Docker file. So you are the responsibility person to write this Docker file. Anyhow, I already written a sample Docker file. So let me share the URL. So go here. So normally this is my main source code repository, right? So in the same organization, you might see repository called as a var. Okay. So let me open that. Yes, var file. So this is the repository, guys. So here you will find out the Docker file. Okay. So let me open this Docker file. See, I already written the Docker file, whatever the required for my application. Okay, see here, this and all. So from Ubuntu base image, I taken the Ubuntu 22.04 version. Okay, so I am the maintainer. I return my name, and these are the things: run instruction, work dir. Okay, so all this stuff. So I have step by step explained in the Docker videos, guys. So this is the repository I am using. Along with this repository, along with this Docker file, I am having some configuration files, XML files. Okay, and where also I am included here. Okay, so these are the things, guys. And pod YML, these are the Tomcat user XML. So these are very crucial configuration files which are required for your application. Okay, so let me take this URL. Okay, so what I will do, I will create a separate job, like I will create a new folder called Docker build. Okay, so Docker build, let me create a folder, thereafter create a pipeline job. Okay, so Docker build, let me save this. Now inside, I am inside the folder Docker builder. Now you can configure uh, Docker image build, Docker image build. This is the pipeline name. So I am selecting the pipeline. Click on OK. So now you have to write the pipeline. Okay. So let me write in the same file. Let me take Jenkins file, uh, Jenkins file iphone Docker image. Okay. So for this Docker image, as usual, you can go with the pipeline script, pipeline, curly braces. Okay. So agent. Okay. So better uh, you can copy from the agent. The same thing on right. Agent, this one. Okay. Agent. Okay. Then stages, curly braces open. Then stage. So here the stage called Docker build. Okay. So yeah, before Docker build, you have to check out, right? So checkout. So define the checkout stage. Then you can give the steps. Okay. Then the same, if you want to, you can copy the same git hyphen this one, or you just type, you can go with the snippet generator. So there you can generate the script line. Okay. So if you go and observe, it is having the URL name only, this git URL, GitHub URL. Okay, var file. So here let me paste this, and let me trigger this. Okay, just check out job only. Go here in your pipeline job, paste the content, apply. So no more syntax mistakes. Save this. Let me trigger. Yes, it is executing. Let it be. Yes, it's got success. Now we can go define another stage. Fine. So under the stages, you have to maintain this alignment, guys. So again, another stage. The name of the stage is image build. Okay. So image build. Go to the end of the line. Another curly braces. So steps. Okay. So steps script. Okay. As such, single three quotes. Again, close with the single three quotes. Okay. Then you have to write the logic here. So normally, you know, right, how to create the Docker image. So you have to execute the shell commands, right? So that's the reason I am keeping the commands inside the sh. So you can use the command called docker build hyphen t. Okay, so docker build hyphen t, I will give name as a skimage colon 1.0.0. Okay, so in the current workspace only I'm having the this docker file. Okay, so I'm simply giving the dot. Okay, so the docker build command, what it will do, this command, it will go and execute in the workspace location, and it will create the image called skimage 1.0.0. That's it. That is the logic. Simple. Even in the real time also we are using the same. Inside the workspace only we are creating the images. Thereafter we are pushing. Okay, the pushing handle we will see later. As of now I am building that image. So go configure, then click on pipeline, remove the entire thing. So I always prefer to remove and re copying. Okay, so let me trigger. Now we will see. So anyhow, in my Jenkins server, Docker having, okay, so immediately thrown error. We will see what error. Okay, so here getting permission denied. Okay, see, permission denied because Docker, see, you have installed the Docker in your root with the root user. Okay, so you have installed the Docker with the root user. So here permission denied. So what you will do, there are two options. So you can tag the Jenkins user into the Docker group, okay, or else you can provide the sudo privileges to the Jenkins user. Okay, so this is the test environment, right? Anyhow, you can provide the sudo access. Let me provide sudo access to Jenkins account. Vi sudo, come down. Okay, so come down because the job is triggering by the Jenkins user only. So Jenkins, then you can pass the same thing. Okay, so all equal to all, no password all. Okay, so control O for saving and control X for the quit. Now you can go and modify your script. You can give as a prefix. Okay, sudo docker build -c. Now let me try. So configure pipeline, replace with the new code, no issues. Then click on build now. Now we will see. Yes, third job is triggering. Now see, it is building, guys. So this time it is building. See, one by one layer it is triggering. So here we will see what error we will get. If there is any error, we will sort it out, or else it will be going fine. Yes, so it is updating the system. So you can go and walk through the step by step in the Docker file. Okay, so those tasks it is creating, guys. Okay, so it is a huge image actually. Uh, Normally the Ubuntu size of the Docker image is around 100 MB, but my custom image, so my this is my application, right? So in application I used the base image as a Ubuntu. So on top of the Ubuntu I defined so many things, whatever the required for my application. Okay, so it will be around 800 MB. Okay, so lot of things have configured. Okay, so Java it is installing, guys. Let it be. And sometimes so Tomcat making issue. So we have what you have to do. You can go and replace with the latest version. Okay, you go and check my Docker file. Docker file. So I am defined these things and cloning this repository, the same repository. Okay, inside the Docker image and this Tomcat sometimes making issue due to the latest versions. So you can go and pick up the latest version and can change the value in these 16, 17, 18 and 19 lines. Then rest everything it will take care. Okay, so let me check. Yes, got failure. We will see what issue it is. Yes, 404, as we discussed, the same thing happened. Okay, so here this version is not available. I mean it is a it is a older version actually. So what I will do, let me go Tomcat download. Okay, you can go and pick up a latest version, guys. Yeah, so here if you observe 7.6, okay, slight changes. You can go and change here 7.6. Okay, so what I will do, just edit this file, come here, replace with the 7.6 and 7.6 and here also 7.6. Okay, and here also 7.6. Then commit, guys. Okay, so let me make the commits. Now again go and re-trigger the job. Okay, come here, then build now again. Okay, so 4 started, come down. Yeah, again got failed. Okay, so step number 8, again same error, not found. Dockerfile basics. Okay, somewhere we made mistake, is it? Here also guys, 7 2, here also I forgotten. So make sure guys, whenever you are changing this value, be careful in R areas, respective areas you have to change. Okay. Okay, now you can go on trigger. Build now. Yes, 5 is starting. Now come here. Yes, now Tomcat is downloaded. See, now Tomcat is downloaded and come down. Yes, build also successful. Remaining all are very small things only. Okay, so that's why see it is successfully built the image. The image name is this one. That's it. If you want, you can go and verify in the Jenkins server. So come here. This is the Jenkins server. So can verify Docker images because these are the images I built in the Jenkins server only. See, Ubuntu image, base image, and the SK image also I created. Okay, that's it, guys. So this is the way to build. See, with the help of the pipeline job. Okay, so in the next video, I will push this image into the my Docker internal repository. Okay, the internal registry. So we will discuss that later. Okay, so thank you, guys.